This is a film concerning the master keying and rekeying of a Yale 1210 core. The first part of rekeying the core involves removing the clip from the back of the cylinder. You'll see in the upper right corner of the plug there is a small groove. You need to place a flathead screwdriver into this groove to pry the clip off. I'll try to demonstrate. The screwdriver goes in here and gets underneath the clip and pry it up and out, and it should come off. I got this one partially off. You can get the screwdriver underneath and spin it around, and the clip comes up. You want to be careful not to bend it, because if you bend it, it can't go back on. You have to either hammer it or bend it back into its original position. You want to use the key that came with the cylinder to pull the plug out. Slide the original or blank key in. Use a follower to go behind. And slide the follower through, pushing the other plug out. And then you've got your zero-bitted pins, or unless it's a keyed random key. But these are all zero, so I'm going to put them into my kit in its zero place. For this demonstration, I'm going to key this cylinder to the DA master and the DA1 key change. So I'm going to keep the DA master key in the plug while I key it, because all its depths are larger than that of the change key. The first pin is a 4, so I'll use a 4 bottom pin. And put the 4 bottom pin in the first chamber. The second chamber is a 1 for both cylinders, or for both changes. So I'll put a number 1 pin in. The third is a 2 for both, so I'll put a 2 in. You can see it's coming out smooth across the top. The third chamber is a 1 for the change key and a 5 for the master key. So I'll put a 1 pin in, and then a 4 master wafer. Oops. Try again. And that comes out smooth. The next one is a 0 for the change key and a 2 for the master. So a 0 bottom pin and a 2 master wafer. And the last one is a 1 for the change key and a 3 for the master. I'll put a 1 bottom pin in and a 2 master wafer, adding up to 3. And as you can see, hopefully, all the pins are smooth, and it's ready to go back into the housing. Just like I took it apart, I'll put it back together. The housing slides over it nice and smoothly. If it does not go in smoothly, something's wrong, and I should be able to change it. It spins with a master key in. Pull that out. Careful not to pull the plug out again, and try the change key in it. And that works smoothly. And the next part is to reapply the clip. This goes on just like it comes off, using a screwdriver in the little hole, a little groove in the plug. Yep, and that's back on. Okay, next thing I'm going to speak about is the top of this cylinder. They come in two different ways. Some come with a smooth top. This cannot be rekeyed from the top. If it is keyed incorrectly and the keys pulled up away from the cylinder, you cannot rekey it and you cannot get the pins out. The only way to get it out is to pick the lock or to drill it out. They stopped making these recently. The other option, or the other cylinders that you may see, are these. They have a brass clip, or a pounded in clip across the top. This can be peeled away with a flathead screwdriver, and you can pull all the pins out and key it from the top, making sure to use a driver pin, which is fairly simple pin that has no flat top and bottom, that goes on top of both the master and the bottom pin, and above that goes a spring. Above the spring is the cap, so you can, if in worst case scenario, you can remove this cap and remove all the pins. I think that covers everything. Thank you.